Hi.
It's such a delight to have you. So I met you about 7 years ago.
Eight?
Yes, Miss Capital Drag 2010. You were performing under the name Ticketek. I was performing under the name Cherry Shortcake.
Yes.
And since then, our drag careers have diverged quite dramatically in that I've not done drag ever again.
That's you've got a really good point.
Taken over Wellington Drag. You were Miss Capital Drag 2016. You run Queen versus Queen, which is sometimes King versus Queen.
King versus Queen is our go-to generic name because we don't want to exclude anyone, obviously.
So you were the go-to person when I wanted a drag group for this Menagerie Deluxe. I'm like, who should I call? Stephii, because you are, to me, the centre of this whole new band of amazing young new drag queens. Because you are the link from the older guard to this new group that have come through. So you've managed
That's like kinda yes, kinda no, like because I never came through the old guard and I was always a bit on the outskirts with them. Yeah. And to say that I've done it all myself is a bit untrue because everyone else is so wonderful, and everyone else brings something really different. And I think that's fantastic. Yeah. But I do think there was a drop and that meant that I could kind of make space for myself. I filled Yeah.
Fantastic, but I think you did actually pave the way for quite a lot. You might not agree, but I think you're amazing. I think you're absolutely fantastic. So I'll just get on with the actual questions.
All right.
First question is, what's the best thing about being you?
What's the best thing about being me? I get to take all this off at the end. Really beautiful feelings when everything comes off. Also just the expression and the just having a good time with my friends and being on stage and not being on stage. Oh my gosh, I've rambled. It's great.
No, fabulous. So you're going to be as part of the gag group in the Menagerie Deluxe, which is on September 2nd. What would you like the audience to take away from your act?
I think just a good time. I think drag is really good as an escape. It's good as an escape for the performers and it's good as an escape for the audience. And so I think it'll be a lot of fun, and having a good time, getting across a message, but nothing not taking ourselves too seriously, which I think is important in drag.
Yeah, I've seen the group perform a similar act out in the park, and the joy that you brought was absolutely infectious. It was incredible. What do you do when you're not performing?
I'm a yo pro.
You're a yo pro.
I work a 9 to 5. Monday to Friday, and then do this to get my kicks and make me feel alive.
Me too.
Yeah.
Who or what has been a big inspiration for you?
All of my friends. I think I've never been big on conscious influences. I don't try to purposefully try to emulate anyone. Yeah. But I'm always looking at things, and I know that everything I do could find a touch point. Yeah. I love Divine because it was kind of like she did this whole break the rules, make the rules kind of thing that I love. Well, I love any drag queen that can influence such a strong character like Ursula the Sea Witch in the Disney films. The fact that she has permeated into popular culture so deeply is quite a credit to just how awesome she is. Last question. What's a current minor obsession? A current minor obsession. Steps released an album a couple of months ago and I've been really into that. And 2, decluttering and getting rid of stuff because I'm working on getting out of here. Menagerie is actually going to be one of your last chances to see me in New Zealand. So I'm working on just emptying my life out so I can skip the country.
It's like shedding a skin, isn't it?
So that's really nice to kind of go through everything and release it.
Fabulous. So catch Stephii at Menagerie Deluxe before she takes off and just get to see her release it.